Hi, I'm Reid Cramer. I direct the asset building program here at the New America Foundation, and I'm here with Miriam Axel-Lute, who is an editor of Shelterforce magazine and associate director of the National Housing Institute. We've both been looking at the issues of the foreclosure crisis and policies that can help us respond to the current conditions on the ground. And you've done a lot of investigation recently about some market opportunities that are there at the local level that the foreclosure crisis has brung. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Sure. Well, there are pools of loans that are in default that are currently being sold by lenders, but the private market is only being able to modify a small portion of them because of the needs of their investors, right, and how fast they have to recycle their capital and the percentage of return that they're expected to receive. But there is a market opportunity there for anyone with patient capital to, without subsidy, buy pools of loans and modify much larger portions of them with a principal modification. So homeowners no longer underwater, they have a sustainable payment. And through these programs, they're generally, for those who are not being able to modify, they work on a short sale deed in lieu or something like that, so that you're not heading into liquidation.
And the price is quite low because you're either at the point of foreclosure or right before it.
They're in default, and at this point, even 30 days in default is 50% likely to go to foreclosure.
Right.
So yes, you can buy the pools of these loans at quite low prices so that you're able to fund your program and still refinance down to the current value of the house.
And the value is quite lower from what the mortgage is, but still the market value is much higher than what the default, the foreclosure price would be.
Exactly. That spread is large enough to enable these to go forward, recycle your patient capital, and make the program work.
So where is this happening, and what are some of the obstacles that we need to overcome to make it happen in more places?
The first place that it's happening that's on the ground and running is in the state of Oregon.
Yeah.
The state of Oregon is working with Further Development, which is a mission-driven for-profit who's serving as the contractor to implement this program, but the state of Oregon will be buying the loans using hardest hit fund money, and they'll be modifying them and then refinancing them out into a permanent loan and recycling that money to do it again.
Is the state doing it directly, or are they using another third-party nonprofit?
The state is purchasing them directly. Yep, in that case. Now, then another case, there's Mercy Housing out of Chicago is creating something called the Mortgage Resolution Fund. They are hoping, once they have Treasury approval, they've put an application and they hope to use hardest hit funds also as patient capital. Their plan is to leverage that with private debt to create a fund to purchase these loans.
So there's some real opportunity at the local level, and being able to identify what where the capital comes from, I guess, is one of the major impediments now.
Yep. What you need is patient capital. So we don't need a subsidy, but you need capital that's willing to stay around long enough for the homeowners to repair their credit, deal with their non-mortgage debt, and get into a position to sustainably move forward.
But there's money to be made, it sounds like, and the advantage is that it gets people to be able to stay in their homes, in their communities. So you need kind of this public purpose, but also be able to mobilize capital, but that it will pay off in kind of market conditions in the long run.
Absolutely.
Very exciting. And we've just had this event with Senator Merkley, who identified some of his ideas about addressing the foreclosure crisis at the national level. And it sounds like they're moving ahead in his state of Oregon in a very exciting way. So we're looking forward to hearing more about this and other ideas in the future. Shelterforce magazine is a great outlet for covering this material, as well as the New America website, newamerica.net. Thank you.
Thank you.